Welcome back to TSC Connect. In this video, we'll discuss some things that you should know to take part in our scoliosis-friendly yoga classes. So here we go. Firstly, we recognize that life requires us to move out of spine neutral. So these yoga classes are designed to guide you into those gentle back bends and side bends and twists. However, for people with scoliosis and Scheuermann's kyphosis, we typically recommend that you stay within the small ranges of available movement. So say 25 or 30%, and not to go into the full expression. For example, for any side bends or back bends, first elongate your spine by reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Then imagine that you have a huge ball beside you, and then think about lengthening up and reaching up and over the ball instead of just collapsing into your valleys. For any poses where you're face down, first think about drawing your hip bones together gently using your core, or drawing your belly button towards your spine, but don't suck in fully. It's just a gentle activation of your core. Again, consider the alignment of your bowl, your pelvis, and your bell, your rib cage, in any position. For more detailed information on this, refer to our other video describing some of the terms we use in our scoliosis-friendly workouts. So next, we'll go through a typical sun salutation or flow and demonstrate what a normal flow might look like, but also what a scoliosis-friendly example looks like using some of the cues that you'll hear in our classes.
Here's a typical flow for a sun salutation. Start in a mountain pose and do an overhead reach. Bend forward for a forward fold. Place your hands on your shins for a halfway lift. Back down into a forward fold. Step back into a high plank and slowly lower yourself to the floor. Transition to an upward dog and then tuck your toes, reaching your pelvis for a downward dog. Walk or hop your feet towards your hands and return to a mountain pose with overhead reach. Here's our scoliosis-friendly sun salutation. For the mountain pose, reach overhead while maintaining your bowl and bell alignment. Go into a forward fold by hinging at your hips. For the halfway lift, place your hands on your thighs and focus on elongating your spine. Go back down into a forward fold, hinging a bit deeper at your hips, keeping your back straight. Put your hands on the floor and step back for a high plank. Lower down to the floor. Then activate your inner core and hover your hands for the baby cobra. Tuck your toes and push your pelvis up towards the ceiling for a downward dog. Walk or hop your feet towards your hands, and then return to the mountain pose with the overhead reach. And now, here's the typical sun salutation and the scoliosis-friendly modification side by side in full.
So as mentioned before, our classes will be designed to avoid any of those end range spinal movements that may be there in a typical yoga class, because we want these classes to be suitable for the greatest number of people, and considering the different curve types, their differing levels of pain and other symptoms. So if you have those full range movements in your own personal practice and your body feels good while doing them, then we encourage you to do so, because we're not here to tell you what you can and can't do. So with all that information, we hope that you feel more prepared for our scoliosis-friendly yoga classes. Enjoy!